Man, so what I'm about to show you right now, I'm gonna flip it. So this is my brother Chet. You know what I'm saying? Better known as Chet Tolliver. So he was killed and murdered. You know what I mean? And he used to go to Morgan State and More. Shout out to all my More family. But I had wanted to do a dedication because it's his birthday on the 22nd. You feel me? And shout out to everybody who's a G Day on the Gemini Day, especially born on the 22nd. Shout out to Bob. Shout out Wani. Shout out Haas. And also shout out to Tina's brother who they got buried that day. You feel me? But this is my bro Tommy. You feel me? That's one of the most beautiful girls in the world at that time. That my bro Chet. That my boy Spank. That's Mike. That's the whole squad. That's White Boy. He also passed. Remember I was telling you about everybody who was passing. So that's my boy Sleep right there in the back. It's hard to see who everybody else is. It's another one of his women, you feel me, that he messed with the squad, you feel me? There go Sleep again. That's one of his other homies. There go Tommy in the middle. There go Sleep. That's my dude Sleep. That's Beady Bo in the squad, you feel me? So this is Brookside. We used to live right across from this house. You know what I mean? This is all my block, you know what I mean? And this dude right here, he lived in this house, you feel me? That's over here. That's my dude White Boy. You feel me? And this is how we grew up. You know, if you ever hear the commercial like Acai from Brookside, I really am Saeed and I really lived on Brookside. You know what I mean? If you know what I'm saying? There go my bro Chad, then my sister right there. Our sister was just killed this year, Christmas. Made a whole year. She was killed on Christmas. You know what I mean? Our little sister, our big bully, you know. It was crazy. If you look, you can see videos the Florida, the Florida fire. And it talks about it. Like a couple of people did a story on her on their channel about Kara, you know, Brabham. You feel me? That was our sister's name. She was the dopest. So I'm just showing you what I had chose to do for my big bro. So it's two of these pictures right here. And like I told you, I had lost 30 people in 2 years. It was like we just kept losing. This year I had to stop counting. Tina's brother just passed. You feel me? So it's crazy. There go my brother. You know what I mean? Once again, you know, I had to do something nice for him in the squad. You feel me? So that's how it be, you know. It's just him and his bros. You feel me? That's one of his greatest teachers, you know. You know what I mean? So when you love your people, never stop celebrating your people. He might be going in the physical form, in the flesh, but he still lives through us and everywhere we go. And he's still right here with us in the spiritual form. So you feel me? I had to dedicate today and this whole Gemini, you know, station to my bro. My cousin Jason, he was there with him when he passed, you know, in the club. You feel me? That's the bro Ryan. He's dope. You know what I mean? That's one of his brothers right here. It's like his best friend, but they bros. That's the boy She. We used to call him She the Kiss. He also just got shot too. You know what I mean? And it's crazy. There goes the homies and stuff. Spank Chop. There go White Boy. You know what I mean? This is my brother when he was a young boy, right there. And that's our mother. Like I said, she just passed on my brother's birthday on the 8th of August. This year will make 2. You know what I mean? So yeah, bro. That's how it goes in life. So you feel me? You gotta always know how to keep going and keep striving. Never stop living your life for nothing. You know what I mean? And when your people go, they don't want you to feel bad about it to where the point you can't move is too much pressure. Now that right there was the one who got my heart. That's my all of the above. Still to this day, she's that person to me. You feel me? There's not so many women out there who really love you genuinely for you, is what I'm saying. So this remind me of the joint he had from Romeo Must Die, that blazer. And I see that crossroads there. So it's like I always felt that one day. You know what I mean? Because it was there. It's always there. And as you can look at it, it's also the TI. Like the cap I be showing. But you feel me? Those who get it, get it. You know what I mean? But stay tuned then, y'all. For more, don't ever stop showing your people love, bro. It's a beautiful feeling to show your people love, man. I know everybody out there goes through it, and we all go through it. We got to just keep finding a way to keep getting through it. And for everybody out there who's had a family member that was killed, it's going to be okay. We're going to make it, and God going to make it right. You know what I mean? The way people live their life because they don't want to get together and do better is unacceptable and it's disrespectful and it's unattractive. And the way that people feel that every altercation has to be done with violence instead of using their mind as a weapon, it just shows you why you are the way you are, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, that's just the saddest thing about life. If you feel that you need to show every altercation with violence instead of using your mind as a weapon, then you have no purpose in life. That's the truth. You feel like that because you have no direction. You have no order. You're disorganized. You don't know how to stay grounded. It's the truth. You don't have no structure. You don't have a purpose to prosper with great progress. You just make and become projects. You have no ambition, no dedication, motivation, and you cannot be inspiration because you're not inspired by anything. You don't see your worth. You don't see your value. You don't see no reason to look at yourself and celebrate yourself. You don't see no reason that you're the prize and prioritize yourself. So you don't want to prioritize and celebrate and see anybody else as the prize because that's how you feel about your life. You just negative. Move around all day with toxic energy. You know what I'm saying? Low vibrations, dark spirits. Like it's just a mess. This is why we have as children of God who's more than that and more than that. We have to stay away from people who's causing confusion. Stay away from people who causes distractions. Stay away from people who cause destruction. You got to stay away from people who feel that they don't got no life and they got nowhere to go because they'll be the ones that'll make sure that where we got somewhere to go, we won't have it no more. So stay tuned in and follow for more, man. Up with it, big bullies. More of this greatness from Northside. Hey, God's plan. Let's get it. Up with it. Let's go.